Just rewind it all real quick. Rewind everything real quick. What? What is happening? Dude, Lost Wave is in its golden age. They're not even gold. What's above gold? Platinum, diamond, Demarcus? Just Damascus? What did I say? Demarcus? Damascus? Lost Wave is in its Damascus stage, right? That's the only thing we can explain about it now, because the only song that would compete with Like the Wind in regards to popularity just pretty much got solved. Almost, only not fully. Who's that? Robert? What's up, Robert? Is it 6:30 already? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, I'm almost an hour late. That's crazy. It's 6:30. I meant to say 6:30 like Mountain Time. I mean, no, that's 2 hours behind. Whatever time middle is. Tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a impromptu stream that kind of just happened out of nowhere. You're streaming too early. You're right, my bad. I meant to say 6:30 next week. What's up, Ink Tactile? Counting all the sheeps in disgust. Pretty much, we have a lot to talk about. I'm pretty much everyone here already knows what's happened with the whole solve of pretty much of everyone knows that, so I don't even have to like go into too much detail, but we are going to break down the backstory of everything that did happen and what's going on, just because I do think it's something I want to talk about, and it is something I do want to make very well known already. I did already reach out to Christopher Booth for an interview, so I know everyone was probably maybe thinking about that in regards to an interview. I know he's interviewing with Rolling Stone, and he's also interviewing with, or he already did an interview with, I think The Guardian, I think it was, so, I sent him a text. Apparently he, like, had his own number on there, so I just sent him a text with all my info to, basically, you know, get in contact. I don't know why. Anytime I read chat while talking, I'll say a word that I see in there. So I saw the word basically, and I just read it. Max, did you see that One Day and Don't Go on the Street also got found? Yes, I did. I forgot to talk about that. I'm very hyped that both those songs got found because I was a huge fan of both of those. And I was looking into the band that it's behind Don't Go on the Street, which their name's, of course, drawing a blank on me right now. They had a lot of... They actually had some pretty good stuff. But anyways, before I get off track here, because I'm known to do that, Let's talk about Everyone Knows That. Before I do, really quickly, I'm going to tweet that I'm live, and I'm going to put it in the Discord server, even though there's already a good number of people here waiting for me to stream. How many we got here? We already got 12. Shit, alright. Just give me 1 second. We're going to talk about everything, because Chris Booth interview, I'll make it happen. If him and his brother Philip, I believe it's his brother, you know, because, you know, I'm more than happy to do an interview with them. I do want to wait, I guess, maybe like until there's some more clarification, just because right now we still technically don't know who the singer is officially, unless it is one of the Booth brothers. It's officially porn discussion time. We're in the porn booth, boys. Let's get this party started. So let's do this. 1 second. Also, Red Hood, I did see what you sent me. You wanted me to react to a 12-minute video. I don't think I'm going to be able to react to a 12-minute video tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any reactions tonight, just because I do got to get up very early tomorrow, but yeah, I am trying to do a Chris Booth interview. So, if we can make that happen, that would be absolutely great, because there was some juicy stuff I saw for the backstory of the movie that this song is from, so... Alright, so, hold up, my eyes are really itchy. Okay, so, everyone knows that there was a song on the internet that was mysterious for a while called, well, we don't know what the name of it was actually called. It had the placeholder name, Everyone Knows That, and it was a song that was only a 17-second snippet, but for whatever reason, it just catapulted in popularity because a lot of people found it very catchy. People thought it came from a car commercial for, I think, Subaru or another car commercial. Time to Get Freaky, pretty much, exactly. So, the song had that familiarity that people swear they'd heard this song before, but no one could identify it. So, this song, besides Like the Wind, is the most popular Lost Wave song. Like the Wind still holds number one just because historically it has more views and it's been talked about for longer. Everyone knows that in recent times has become the most popular unknown song. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say now because, well, I have to say that that title is going to be taken away because this song is pretty much identified for the most part. And I say that for the most part because we're going to talk about in a second here, the song's singer is still technically unknown. I saw that Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers covered this, that he covered this, which I thought was super cool. So now Lost Wave's dipping into his channel, and then blame it on Jorge, or blame it on George. He also tweeted about it. I imagine he's probably gonna make a video about it on his channel eventually. If I had a nickel for every time Lost Wave had porn, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. It's happened more than a few times that Lost Wave was found in porn. I'm pretty sure at least like 4 or 5 times, right? The hashtag says everyone codes that. Are you serious? Did I spell that wrong? Hold up. Hold on 1 second. That's wild that I did that too. If Moist Critical makes a video and everyone knows that, I will be hysterical. That would be ballistic. I want that to happen. Oh yeah, it does say that. Alright, hold up. Well, let me edit this real quick. Hold on. Thank you for that catch. There we go. Save the changes. Boom. Perfect. Alright. So, see you later, Inktile. Thanks for coming by. Just realized I think I said his name wrong. So let's talk about fucking everyone knows that. It's everyone knows it. Yeah, someone in Ordinary Gamers made a video on it. This is literally Wang content. This literally is Wang content. And he's gonna make a video on it probably one day. But we have been popping off lately, Zero. I just saw your chat. Did I miss any other chats? I feel like I missed a question. No? Okay, so. So, for the longest time. Now, here we go. Now that I want to find just a quick. Here we go. So, for the longest time, we only had a 20-second snippet, or essentially 18-second snippet of the song Everyone Knows That, which has always been associated with this pink boombox, thanks to JK for his upload on it. That was not a part of the song, but there. Besides that, that was the only snippet we had of Everyone Knows That, right? So, that brings us to yesterday? Or is it today? Hold on. Let's see if we know. 27th of April. Alright, here we go. So, that brings us to today, what we're going to talk about. The solving of ulterior motives. AKA, Everyone Knows That. So, it was discovered through the history here. So let's talk about the history, actually, before we talk about how it was discovered. I know I'm jumping around here, but on October 7th, 2021, username Carl92 uploaded a 17-second sample of the song to What's That Song, where a lot of unknown songs originate from. He claimed that he found the song on a file in a DVD backup from 1999. The snippet of the song was later uploaded to YouTube by JK. I think that was on October 10th or 11th, 2021. It was uploaded relatively sometime after, right? I want to see the full movie, but I don't want to become a porn addict. Well, everyone knows you will become one if you do watch it with that song playing. This audio recording was recorded with a 15.734 kilohertz pilot tone that was only present in MTV broadcasts exclusive to a selective few countries. 15.734 is also the horizontal frequency of NTSC CRT TV. I know nothing about this. Just going to read this off, by the way. I don't know what any of this means. Meaning that the recording can be captured from a CRT TV tuned to a North American TV station. Well, thank God they clarified. The recording was also likely captured via a computer microphone. So, jump to 2024. Hi, bro. You're late by 2 days, dude. I'm not... That's crazy. 2 days, dude. I'm not even an hour late. That's wild. 2 days. I was probably going to stream 2 days from now, but not anymore now that you said that. Chat, we can all thank Ruined Rose for ruining the next stream that was going to happen, which isn't anymore, thanks to him. So, During 2024, One Truth 5867, a moderator of the r/everyone knows that subreddit, found a scene from Taboo 3 that had a song named Animal in Me, which sounded very similar to Everyone Knows That. Now, this song, Animal in Me, while sounding very similar, was made or written and created by two gentlemen named Christopher and Philip Booth. So, right? Did Philip take part in this too? Yeah, so it's by both, right? Yeah, Christopher and Philip St. Booth. So, sounded very similar to Everyone Knows That. One Truth realized that in the description it had the names Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth, who are in a BMI and SOCAN with a registry for ulterior motives. So he finds out that they're in the SOCAN registry, sees that they have a registration for ulterior motives, which is heard clearly in the song Everyone Knows That. So he goes on a search, right? One Truth skimmed over 12 hours on the night of April 27th, 2024, through films and found similar sounding music with claps, vocals, and even some duo singing artists. One Truth told people about this, and a user named South Pole Ball started to communicate with One Truth. They became friends. They began skimming through all the artists' remaining movies that One Truth had yet to search. South Pole Ball tells One Truth that they found the song. The song was found from a porn film called Angels of Passion, which was released in 1986, which could be why Carl92 didn't give us more details. You heard that right, folks. A porn film called Angels of Passion, 1986. So we got the 80s part right. The song was indeed from the 80s. But, alright. One in chat, if you had on your bingo card that Everyone Knows That was from a porno. Just be honest. One in chat. I want you to be honest. Why am I seeing Haas? More like ruin the next Maximilian stream. Yeah, exactly. You tell him. Goon wave. The fuck is that emoji? This dude is a literal legend for going through all of that. Horn film? Yeah, dude. They're horny McHornmeisters, dude. Rob, I can 100% guarantee all those views on my Embrace upload were just you playing the video nearly 3K times. So, Carl92 is actually Coomer92. That is the truth. So that's probably why, like it says here, that's probably why he didn't give more details, so. Someone's got bingo. I thought it was something from a commercial. I'm not too surprised, not gonna lie. Everyone thought that. I did not believe the corn theory, not gonna lie. Yeah, dude. This was in a corn movie. So, Lost Wave's throwing us for a loop. I wouldn't be surprised if Fall of the King is from, like, you know, like a murder documentary or some shit. So, from like the 80s. Who knows? Everyone Knows That gave extreme porn song vibes. I mean, had more of like a poppy summer vibe, but now people are all of a sudden speculating that all kind of Lost Wave material is from porn. Curly 92. Yeah, Curly Toes is from a porno from the 70s. Yep. It's just that song playing while it's like a foot fetish video. We're not going to continue that conversation. I still believed the corn theory, to be honest. I mean, it's happened multiple times before with like the song Friends, Baby It's Not Too Late, which... and then there was another one, which I'm forgetting the name of. One of those was like they didn't want the song to be released or named just because they weren't proud that they made it for a porno. Fall of the King night porn. Stream the film in full. Yeah. Great. Coming from someone who's not of legal age yet. Great idea, buddy. That would be so based. Okay. Reading on. So, Angels of Passion, which we're going to get back to that in a second because I saw some pretty juicy stuff in the description that was added to the Lost Wave for this, but we're going to continue reading on this part. On April 28th, 2024, the song was found on an 80s porn VHS, meaning that the weird crunching sound is not Carl92, but a squeaking bed that is being creaked by the pressure of the heavily not safe for work stuff happening on it. Oh, it was probably Carl92 as well contributing to that sound, because he was probably cranking it, squeaking it on his bed too, so, you know, but that's another conversation for another time. Do it on your channel. What a genius idea. It is what it is. Wasn't Friends already known to be from a porn since the start? Yeah, but that's what I was just saying that. Like, I feel like a lot of Lost Wave songs might actually be from porn. So, Ruined Rose, whoever said that, like, we gotta start dipping into more porn material. I'm pretty sure that was me. I don't know if I was the first one to say it, but I said that last time I streamed. Wait. Wait. Hold up. Wait, chat. Did I... Last stream, did I say that we should start looking into more pornos because that's where a lot of lost songs are? Because when was the last time I streamed? Hold up. It was a few days ago, right? This was not that long ago. This was not long ago at all. 5 days ago. Really, that was 5 days ago. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, didn't I say 5 days ago that, like, I was probably saying it as a joke that we need to start looking into more, like, pornos for Lost Wave because that's actually probably where some of them are. Did I someone find the clip of me saying that because I'm pretty sure I said that. What's up, Mr. Ism? And just confirm that I predicted the future. Anyway, Max is South Pole ball. Truth is out there, everyone. Hey, how you doing? I solved the mystery. Unironically, I suspect tension rising in the air could possibly be from porn as well. That's gonna be some, like, BDSM shit or something, right? You know, tension rising in the air. I feel it. You know, I'm close. Yeah, great speculation. We would love to find that one day. That's probably why they're so obscure, because no one's looking in the right spot. Anyways, background music, where are you at? There you are. So, on April 28th, I already read that part, because the people writing this are not gonna watch the movie because it's 18 plus. Thanks for the clarification, buddy. Earlier that same day that the song was found, Chris's Facebook and Instagram accounts were found and contacted by One Truth, and the most recent of posts were quickly mobbed by comments asking about his affiliation with the song. He would later post on social medias concerning the song he was notified about and cause What's That Song to shut down for an hour. Now, I saw this, someone posted this on Reddit, but apparently What's That Song got shut down for an hour, or it crashed for an hour just because of all of this happening with Everyone Knows That. Proceeds to make a hub account. Tension rising in the air better not be from porno. It probably is at this point. It probably is. Yo, Carl92, what's up, bro? Yo, Carl, top 5 80s movies. Go. Like, with Lost Wave included. Because I know for a fact there's a lot of them in there. Definitely Crashed. Young Dasher, he was a gooner. I was shut down for a whole day for me? Wait, what? I was shut down for a whole day for me. Weird way to say you took a mental health day, but I'm happy for you. So, let's actually... Oh, yeah, because... That's right, because, whatchamacallit, he was contacted. His stuff was found. Chris Booth's social medias was found, and I did see that he posted on Instagram, which... Hold up, I gotta remember my password. What the hell is this? What the hell is this Max Pog in the Discord? Hold up, I gotta log into my Instagram because now I gotta find my password. So, all right, that's a long password. Don't remember adding that, but okay. 272. Chat. Everyone knows that now. Everyone now knows. Did I do that right? I did. Okay. Did I do that right? I did do that right. Okay. Okay. Did I get that right? I got that right. Oh, I have to put in the security code. Okay. 567. Max, where is the Discord? You should search for Just Another Game, Unknown Song. Well, if Defy Joe and Zero ever want to get in a call again where we just, like, quote-unquote search for a lost song while we drink beers, then sure, by all means. But anyways, here's Christopher Booth's account. It was found. This is his Instagram account. Scan QR code for a TikTok follow. So, this is the man who has exploded in popularity. Last I checked, he had like only 9,000 followers. Now he has over 10K. I forget how many he had before this started to really blow up. But this man is a producer, a filmmaker, a musician for Universal, Sony, Spook TV, Amazon, Apple, and more. So this guy still is already staying busy. So he's been doing this for a while, making music for porno movies, Amazon. You know, he's a musician for Sony. I don't know if that means he makes music for like video games and stuff, but that's cool. He's also a filmmaker and a producer, but you know, he made a post. This was the other day. This was 20 hours ago, actually. Edited 20 hours ago. This was 2 days ago, at least. Yeah, 2 days ago. He made a post regarding Everyone Knows That. He goes, well, today, my mind has officially been blown. Wow. Hashtag ulterior motives. Hashtag everyone knows that. Hashtag Christopher Saint. Or Christopher Saint. Who knows? Christopher is his first name, probably. Who knows? You have 48 hours, said Twin Twall. Dog, how do you not know you made this song? Or maybe you were playing along? Let me know. Bro, gotta be like, why is everyone hear my porno music? And I like how he just posts the image that JK. Again, no one ever knows this, but I love how he just posts the boombox image. He just goes, well, today my mind has officially been blown. So, that's him acknowledging it. And now we're just kind of, I guess, waiting for full audio. I wasn't even on the server. What's going on in that? I was sober. Oh, yeah, you weren't drinking, but... What do you mean intense yapping? Can people actually give this guy a chance? He just found out that a song he probably hasn't thought about in years has been part of one of the biggest internet searches, and y'all have barking commands upload it. It's so rude, honestly. Just give the bloke some time. How much you want to bet the first comment is just like saying cry about it or some shit? Oh. Everyone liked this comment, so the respectful ones rise to the top. Okay, never mind. Base Josh tweets. Anyways, so that's him making a post about it. So, I haven't even played the full song yet. We have the full audio of the song. Zero, I forget. This is your upload. How much of the moaning is in this? Is there moaning in this still? Because I like this. I did not listen to it in full yet. I just haven't. Stop yapping. I'm gonna keep talking, bro. Typical Max. Got it, so it was only Max. Discord, no, don't play. Don't play? Well, that's too bad. Why are people telling me Gooter song? Alright, no, don't play. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, chat!
Not keeping you wait.
It's muffled. There is, I think. Alright, let's find out. Let's find out. It was remastered, but I think some of it's still there. So see, if we had this snippet, this would 100% be a porn vibe. 100% we would have found this way sooner. All the no's in the chat. Yeah, you can still kind of hear it. I'm just realizing that. Every interview. Archive every Max stream. There's the snippet. Alright, yeah, someone ban Carl92, please. We can't have that F slur being thrown around here and someone being claimed to be one of those, so. Everyone knows that, but it's just the moaning. Yeah, can we get the just the moaning part, please? That's probably the best instrument. Carl92 was mid-stroke and thought, damn, this song is good. The explosion at the end always gets me. There's an explosion. There's an explosion at the end, by the way. I'm waiting for it. They're saying there's an explosion at the end. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. We all know Max loves this song. This song's a banger. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by that. Max, where's your furry stash? Yeah, dude, get this Carl 92 out of here, bro. It probably is the real one. He's probably just trying to compensate for his pain inside now that everyone knows his secret. Dude, this shit was trending on Twitter. I saw the, like Twitter gimmick accounts were posting about this because they were like, oh, lost song was found to be from a porno the whole time. Everyone's coming at Carl 92 for being Goomer 92, so I want to see the music. I really want to see the music video. That's why there's an explosion at the end. Max, listen to the one with the moans. I want to listen to the part with just the moans. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, how long is this? Okay, we're not gonna play that part. Hold on a second. Is that what I don't know. Alright, I thought that was gonna be way louder than I thought it would be. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the full that we have right now. The full song to Ulterior Motives, potentially by Christopher Booth and Philip Booth. We're still waiting on confirmation because we don't officially know who sings it. So, if we were to put this on the tier list, chat, where would you rank this? Wang, great, good, decent, mid, bad, terrible, Carl 92. Where would we rank this? They already made an AI version with Lois and Quagmire, moans included. Great. So like, is it like Lois and Quagmire singing and then plus they're moaning in the background? That's splendid, dude. Glad this is what people wanted. Who needs flying cars or what Black Ops 2 looked like in 2025 when we have AI? Unsubbing? That was kind of mid. The chorus ended weirdly. We got Wang. Terrible. Good. Where's the explosion? You sound like Penguin Zero. Yeah, I got that a lot. Wang. Gooning tier. I would rank it Carl 92. 92 out of 100. Alright, so mixed reviews. So then chat. Question. Is Everyone Knows That overrated? Now that we have heard the full song, we now know how it goes. We now know just the vibe it gives off and where it's from. Is the song overrated, or do we think it deserved the popularity it had? Max Angie. Are you fatherless? Potentially. No, what do you mean? I'm father full. I have like 4 dads apparently. I got my dad, my other dad, dad, father, sir father, and papa. Andre is one of those 7. It's just the Gooner gaslight. No one actually thinks it's Wang. 1 out of 0. Give Me Your Wings is still the best adult movie, Lost Wave. So, speaking of adult movie, there were some debunked allegations, like you see right here, put on the wiki, that was about this movie. So I wanted to talk about that as well, just because I didn't know about that. And apparently this is still being updated. So, let's talk about Angels of Passion, the movie that this song came from, because we're still waiting on confirmation as to who sings it. But we do know it was written and created by the Booth brothers. So, just for lack of a better term, I'll call them the Booth brothers. That sounds like a very porny name. So, Angels of Passion, 1986, is an adult film that was created by director Jerome Bronson. Wonderful name. Written by writer Will Kelly. Will Kelly. Part mystery, part drama. It stars Steve Drake, Tracy Adams, and Jessica Wilde. Okay, never mind, I'm not going to expose myself. As the main cast, the storyline of this adult film involves 2 angels who are sent back to Earth to provide satisfaction to the mortal humans. The soundtrack provided in the adult film involved composers Christopher St. Booth and Phil St. Booth, creating the songs Ulterior Motives and Love Is a Emotion. Grammatically not correct, but we move. I don't know, chat. This sounds like a really good plotted movie. I think we should watch it live on stream. What do you say? 1 in chat if we do. What's good, Jesse Pinkman? Yapper detected. Chat, how are you going to come at me for yapping when I'm literally reading something, okay? What do you mean yapping? Is it yapping to read off text for context? What were you going to say? What's good, Mr. Egg? The porn video on the site got quite a good amount of views after the find. Nice. I'm seeing ones in chat. Looks like it's gonna happen. I enjoy all Lost Wave songs, Lost or Solve. Most are, at least I would say, decent. Anyways, moving on. So, correlation to Lost Wave. Talk about the... Oh, this is TBA. It's going to talk about the lead and how individuals followed a lead from a discovery of Animal in Me that led them to Christopher's IMDb and discovery of the song in adult film. So, that's like a synopsis of what happened, but they're just going to, I guess, go in depth later as to what actually happened. So, what I wanted to talk about was the debunked allegations. This section right here, that's what I mainly wanted to talk about from this page. There was an allegation towards the film where the female actors were unwilling to participate and were only hired to act, but that was debunked with them trying to avoid being arrested for prostitution. This is also further backed up on how the two directors that were mentioned in the article, Charles Brickman and Thomas Ingalls, are not involved in Angels of Passion due to the fact that Jerome Bronson directed it. Here's where it gets interesting. You know that guy who, created this song that millions of people have been searching for? Well, get this. Another allegation had accused Christopher St. Booth of being a predator, although this was debunked due to the fact that the evidence provided a different Christopher Booth that was found to live in Australia, while Christopher St. Booth is confirmed to be living in the United States. The far-fetched accusation was quickly overturned and proven false due to such, and no such thing has occurred for Christopher St. Booth. That was like a roller coaster that like went backwards after trying to get to the top of the fall, had to do it again, and then fell. Wow. Allegations, oh no. Yeah, dude, you throw the word allegations in any sort of internet setting or any internet drama, raps, alright? Because most people will see that, and they won't read the full article. Well, maybe not most people, but just most dumb people, so. Well, it's good to know that that was quickly proven to be false. It was actually someone from, Big Les's country. So... I like how the gallery right now, it's just the pink boombox, and then everyone knows that, also knows ulterior motives, like a little poster for it. Fascinating. Oh, and I also just realized here's the lyrics for it. Doesn't he also posted the lyrics too, didn't he? So, that's where everyone knows that came from, and as of right now, we're still just waiting for the singer to be identified, but what do you think Carl92 is doing right now? I actually want to look at, like, some of the things that people were talking about on Twitter real quick, because I know for a fact this shit was funny. Just because it was like gimmick accounts and stuff talking about it. Hold up. I gotta find it. I gotta find a few. Right, here we go. So, the first one I noticed was Good Reddit, which is like a gimmick account. Posted about Everyone Knows That. What was it? 2 days ago. They found Everyone Knows That Lost Media song that had heavy speculation on Reddit and TikTok, and it's from porn. And then they post the Everyone Knows That, which I just realized I didn't even read this. This is the Reddit post for it. People at my school know about this song. Well, I mean, I imagine a lot of them are on TikTok, and I know for a fact this kind of been blowing up on TikTok, this song. There's that one woman who, like, dresses as someone from the 80s. There are 2 new Niski songs now? Really? Where is Teddy in these trying times? Probably working. Or probably donating to other streamers because he never donates to me. Everyone Knows That channel needs to be put on a 6-hour mode. Yo. Who is that? Casimir, what is good, my noblemen? Overreacting. I listen to Lost Wave music all the time in school. After following One Truth leads of Christopher St. Booth, Christopher Booth created music for pornographic films. I went through each video and watched them. South Pole Ball, Getting the Real Job Done. Until I found Angels of Passion 1986, to which I got to 10731 and I found Everyone Knows That. I believe the song to be called Ulterior Motives by Christopher David Booth. I will add an isolated version once we obtain it. Carl92, if he was freaky. Gotta love the text. Ripped from the source, but still contains not safe for work sounds. And then version here, a little bit janky, but no means. It's a safer version. Okay, yeah, so that's the Reddit post that was confirming that it got solved. So Good Reddit was talking about it. There's some comments about it. Of course, blame it on George. He's not a gimmick account, but he was talking about it, of course, as well. This account was talking. This is the girl from TikTok who like would dress as the '80s, and like this was like one of her most popular videos, I guess. She posted about listening to Everyone Knows That and captioned it, "Someone listening to this song in the '80s, not knowing that someday it will be a huge mystery." And then, you know, Everyone Knows That has been found, and this is just her reaction. No moans. No weens. I'm not stopping. Has no pace. What? No means. What is happening in chat? I'm trying to cop B10 from TMO tape, but he can't rip until Sunday. I always hated these TikToks. Oh, well, like these like gimmicky TikToks where they dress up from like a certain era and try to pretend they're from that era legitimately. Oh yeah, here we go. I found Everyone Knows That. This is pretty much South Pole Ball, pretty much. I went through each video and watched them. He went through each video and he watched them. Just remember that. Again, he was doing God's work, but he had to get it done. Oh yeah, also Wagamama got solved too. We can talk about that afterwards too. Yeah, whoop. That was pretty fun. Why does the word goon even exist? Not too sure. Max is lost media. Yep. You guys will never see me again. After reacting to that song with the moans partially still involved, my whole channel is going to get deleted. It'll not be saved, not archived, never to be heard from again. I'm glad she heard the news. People listening to Fawn My Mind not realizing the music genius Eddie Edmond made it. That's crazy. People in the 90s did not know that they were listening to an Eddie Edmond masterpiece. That's wild. So now, next steps. What's next steps from here? I guess we can talk about in regards to Everyone Knows That. So, again, we're still waiting on the singer. Singer still unknown. I'm also waiting to hear back from Christopher St. Booth. I asked if him and his brother Philip would want to do an interview. If you go to his Instagram and go to contact, his number's on there, so I just texted him. Have yet to hear back from him, so we'll see. I know he's been probably really busy right now with other interviews, so we'll wait to hear back, if at all. That Girl Riot sounding song, Don't Go on the Streets, was also solved. It was actually from the 80s, and it came from a reggae band, which in my opinion is bizarre. Yeah, that's one thing that I saw, too, from, the name's slipping me again. That band, they're like a punk band that also mixes reggae into their rock, which I listened to some of their other stuff. It's pretty good. And they're not even a full girl band. They have men in there as well, because the men were singing in that song as well. So that was pretty fascinating to find out about. And yeah, I did see that One Day also got solved, which is super cool to know. Adult film Lost Wave tier list. Well, again, my theory appeared to be proven right, because a few days ago I said that we need to start looking into more pornos. Come to find out, Everyone Knows That was from a porno. Just saying, I proved to be right, so maybe people actually start doing that and more Lost Wave songs actually start getting solved. We have enough of those, and yeah, I can absolutely do that, but fuck it. We're gonna do an adult film stream. Johnny is gay? How dare you have that opinion? Maximillionaire adult film tier list. SpongeBob the movie rehydrated. Okay, I like how Carl92 has his own page now. Oh, brings him right to his What's That song. So what are the comments saying now? Oh, they're flooding with Christopher Booth. Oh, just those two. Carl, why? Carl got too freaky. Gooner92 whacked his peanut while listening to this. How would you know I was there? Yeah, so Carl92 is probably going to have to take a break from the internet for probably until his next lifetime, you know, until he dies and gets reincarnated. That's probably when he'll be alright to use it again. But Until then, yeah, it might be wraps for him ever going on his phone ever again, just because of this now, because you know this is going to be a story that is going to come up a year from now when, like, one of those video essay YouTubers talks about how one of the most lost songs was from a porno and how it, like, ruined the OP's life or something, right? And it's just going to talk about how, like, Carl never went on the internet ever again after that, never to be heard from again, just because everyone found out that, you know, he was while listening to this song. If My Pretty Doll's from a porno, that would make sense, actually. Will be reincarnated as Teddy. DEA members spammed to Everyone Knows That post after it got solved. Wait, DEA members? What? So surprised that my favorite Lost Wave of all time is the most despised by Max. You're not going to change my mind. I'm sorry. My Pretty Doll is just not a good song, in my opinion. I just don't like it. If you like it, more power to you. I don't care. It's the wrong opinion, but it's fine. You know, it's totally cool. Let's see what's going on in the Discord chat then right now, just because I know that it's probably blowing up right now. There's no one on the mod stage, which I'm surprised. I was gonna say we could have Zero. We could have people on the mod stage. We can just talk. We can have like we could do like a live show, Zero. We just join the mod stage. We just get people on there as well. On it, we just talk. Oh man, GG's. Everyone knows that really went from a Wang video topic to a more likely Wang video topic. Oh, Wang's 100% doing a video on this now. Has anyone ever seen Wang's Twitter account? Or at least back in like 21, 22. Half of it was just him retweeting, essentially like clickbaity porno pics. Maybe not clickbaity, but some of them were pretty raunchy. Pretty raunchy. Some of them, like, you know, not safe for work for sure, but... Please do a live of you saying every slur. Oh, I already have done that. Leave It Up to You is amazing. Saying every slur speedrun. I already did that. The off branch of UTTP. Okay, so... whatchamacallit? Damn, even Niski leaves it up to you. BRB. Niski leaves it up to me to do what? What am I being left up to do? I mean, I'll do it. I know I'm like a hero. No, I'm not. I'm a scared little boy. I ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna hide in my house and chill. And Bing chill. I'm not doing anything. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much all there is to it for right now. For Everyone Knows That. So, slur tier list when? Soon. That's gonna be a part of the 24-hour stream, which will, of course, happen one day. Maybe tension rising in the air could be from an adult film. It's gonna be one of those more like dominatrix ones, the ones that's one of the more really not safe for work ones, not the safe kind of like typical porn. You know, I'm talking like that. Like I don't know any actors in that film realm, but something like that. Max, you're mad stupid sometimes, bro. Well, I'll have you know that mad wouldn't be. Never mind. You're right. I'm stupid. I am just dumb. This is why I stream. That's why I stream. Why would I stream to you guys? Because I'm dumb. But I love you guys. And why do I love you guys? Because I'm dumb. Max talks about Degat solve. Don't go on the street? Okay, sure. We can talk about that. I gotta look it up. Talk about Wagamama first. Now let's talk about this one. Okay, it's called Modern Clicks. That's the name of the band. It's called Home in the Rain. Modern Clicks. Max, I want your opinion. Is the song Unknown Emo Song fake? I don't even know how that goes. Unknown Emo Song. From the mid-2000s? Just realized I'm not even showing my screen. I don't know why you love your fans, freak. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's hear. Is this fake? Bye, Max. I'm gonna hop off and you're awesome. Appreciate that, man. Hope you have a good one and stay safe. It sounds like something he recorded from his DS, from his phone. Like, it sounds like he just played something on his DS and got his phone. If not that, then it could potentially be fake. I don't know. I don't think it sounds fake. It sounds like a legit song. But then again, Digital Girl kind of sounded like a legit song too. It sounded like something you would have actually heard. But it turned out not to be true, so. Yeah, that audio was pretty bad. So, sorry about that. I'll say it's a real song. That was probably originating from like a DS, so. Ain't no way that's real. Alright, so Don't Go on the Street is actually called Home in the Rain. So Don't Go on the Street, like I've known about since like 2021. I believe that's when it was posted. While it was mysterious and went under the placeholder name Don't Go on the Street, which is actually not the name of the song. It's called Home in the Rain, which is from 1983 by the band Modern Clicks, which when you hear the song, for anyone who hasn't heard it, it's a girl-led what sounds like a girl-led punk song. So we're looking for like female-led punk bands, you know, post-punk bands from like New York, because it talks about New York in the song, right? Don't Go on the Street started in 2016. I think it was, I saw an upload that was from 2021, but the search, yeah, I think started in 2016. Yeah, well, it did start in 2016. You're right. I've just known about it since then, but so people started looking through all the girl-led punk bands and post-punk bands. While it was from the 80s, what was interesting to find out about this band Modern Clicks, that while they are from New York, they're like a reggae mix of punk. There's like punk in their songs, but then they also have reggae, which if you listen to one of their other songs, I think it's this one, Time Has Come. It's like a reggae song. If it's not that one, I think it's Is Spock Dead or Dread. But
today, at America's beverage companies,
our bottles might still.
All right, see ya, bro.
But they can be remade in a whole new way. We're getting bottles back.
Thought the song was from the early 2000s.
A way to make new ones from 100% recycled plastic. Made-to-be-remade.org.
Oh, and also to give credit, this song was solved by Creaking Part, which I don't know if that's their Discord name or their Reddit name, but yeah. Discord name, thank you. They have a reverb. So, you're hearing this, right? You think, okay, this sounds like very, very punk influence from, like, New York City. Again, they're from New York City, but you click right on the Discogs, right on the profile, it says, punk rock with Caribbean influences from New York City. Consists of members Fran Powers, Madonna Archer, Prince Buzz Jackson. There's a few more people, because I see there's like 5 here. But, yeah, so funny enough, it looks like in this photo there's only one female. The rest are dudes. So it really is mostly like a male-oriented band. And even though it fooled us that it was a female-led band, so, yeah, it's a photo of them. So I'm going to play another one of their songs after we finish listening to this one, just because you'll get an idea as to how they sound, like their Caribbean influences, if you will. Don't Go on the Street. Carl92 is gooning. What's crazy, it was actually raining earlier where I'm at, so I'm checking to see if it still is raining. But judging by the light, I would say no. I think we're in the clear. So I'm safe to go out in the rain or go out in the streets. Good song. Very good song. Max, there's a really unknown band called Catsanovas. You should check it out. I love that band. Haven't heard of them. If you ever want to send me something to react to sometime, by all means, go ahead. Did you hear Mr. Klein get solved? I don't know if I've heard Mr. Klein, but cool. I'm glad that it did. See you, Visual Confusion. Thanks for stopping by. There's like 50 unsolved, though, by the way. Yeah. So, anyway, so that's the song that went mysterious, right? I forget if it's this one or if it's this one. One of these is like a really, like, chill, kind of, really good song, actually, from this band. So, let's play it. I think it's this one.
Another day, my time has come. I think that I should celebrate. I'm happy for the sun.
So, we don't even have to listen a minute in. We already know this sounds way different than Don't Go on the Street, or, excuse me, Home in the Rain. Same band, by the way. Different singer, different tone entirely. Same band. Same band.
I breeze through my time at work, and I know that it's near. Brush off my petty work, get ready to cheer. My time has come.
So y'all pretty much get the point. Like, yeah, like, completely different sounding than what Don't Go on the Street sounds like. So, again, I think we're really starting to realize now that a lot of these songs that go lost are because sometimes the band or the scenario is just unique. Like, Don't Go on the Street, maybe the reason why it was harder to find was because it was from a band that may have been known to some as punk, to some as maybe more of a reggae or Caribbean sounding band, maybe alternative, but because it was just, it sounded like it was two females singing. This one looks like it only has just one. Yeah, it looks like there's only... Oh, wait, unless that's the second one. Alright, maybe at the time they had two female singers, but then it just became one. Who knows? But regardless, Modern Clicks knows how to go from, like, not going on the streets to going to to the Caribbean and vibing. It's very nice. It's cool how they could do that. So, that was Don't Go on the Streets. Glad that got solved, because that was always a catchy song I always really dug. So I'm glad that got solved. Another song that I really, really enjoyed that got solved was a song called One Day, which the song actually was called One Day by an artist named Zentor, I believe. It's from 1987. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, One Day by Zentor. The song is from 1987. And this song. What does it say? That girls want to have fun, fake unknown song has 1 million views. Yeah, I saw that. That was a joke post and it just exploded still. Max, what do you think is the best unknown clip, not full song? Ooh, that's a tough one. I would probably have to say technically Eastern Wind then, just because it's not a full song. It's only a clip. Unless there's one I'm forgetting of. Right now, a lot of people's favorites is probably Tension Rising in the Air, but I would probably have to go with maybe Eastern Wind, I would have to say. No Way One Day is solved. It's by Zentor, ladies and gentlemen. Which, while this song plays, I want to look into them, because I don't think they're actually from, like, the Caribbean or from Jamaica or wherever. I don't think they're from anywhere there. They're from a Czech. They're a Czech band. Unless it's the different one. Oh, here we go, right here. I just completely went past it. It was probably easy to tell this band wasn't from, like, Jamaica or from the Caribbean, just based on the guy's vocals. You could tell it was probably someone from a European country. But I would say for a Czech band, they do a really good job of, like, that really nice kind of synth rocky, synthy reggae sound. Really really has, like, a good tone to it. Really, very vibey. Very, very vibey. You just kind of want to sit there and just kind of... Centaur has this one actually wild band pick. Which one's that one? Is it on their Discogs? Or is it one of their album covers? Is it this one? It's probably this one, isn't it? It's probably this one, isn't it? Max, get that pick for the stream. You talk about this one right here, ladies and gentlemen. My guy looking like David Lee Roth right here. This one, he's looking like Keith Moon. That looks like the girl from Eurythmics, but... Is this the wild picture? I'm going to assume this is it right here. Unless it's not, I don't know, but, enjoy with that what you will. Unless there's another one I missed. Nah, that definitely looks like it. Yeah, that's definitely it. Wild. A little bit, I guess, about the band Zentor. I guess while we play this in the background. They're a Czech band formed in 1982 by John Zolt, led by John Černý, disbanded in 1992, reunited in 2009. These are all the band members, not even going to bother saying those names. They have their own website. Never mind, they don't have a website. Not anymore. But this is another one of those examples where it's like, apparently this is one of those bands that this whole time had an entire discography. They were just super, super obscure. This is just a classic, situation of just a really obscure band. But how did this one get solved, by the way? Was that the artist right there? Is that Zentor? Max, look at chat. Černý. It's pronounced Černý. Oh, okay. Thank you. I don't know, I saw it somewhere. Oh, wait, it wasn't that photo? Alright, well, I don't know what photo is then, but I thought it would be that one. Just because they had makeup on, which isn't really that crazy, but... 4 of the band members next to a van and 1 got no clothes on top of said band. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see that photo, but, if I find it, I'll make sure to, of course, play it on stream and, expose it to all my fans, of course. Because that's what a responsible person will do. Why do you keep Pepe laughing at me, bro? Mr. Kashmir Zoltan over here. Regardless, this is a fire song from a Czech band. I don't know if the rest of their discography sounds like this. It doesn't say it. It just says like new wave and pop rock. So maybe this is like a spin-off little reggae thing they did. But I think it works really well, personally. I think it's a good thing. Also, it only said partially solved on... Where was it? Partially solved 1 day by Zentor. What does that mean? Why is it only partially solved? By the way, the marker over the Z in Zentor's name means it's pronounced like a G in beige. So, Gentor. Oh, okay. So it's pronounced Gentor. Okay. My apologies. So it's by the band Gentor. So, I apologize that I've been saying it wrong this whole time. What did I say? Just Zentor? Sorry, that was inconsiderate of me. I meant to it's Gentor. My apologies. So, but thank you for letting me know that. YouTube copyright, I think. I already looked at chat. Okay, yeah, so now chat, once this goes on the solved tier list, if we were to rank this right now, where would y'all rank this? I'm curious where y'all rank this. It was partially solved at the time. Okay, so it's fully solved now. It is fully confirmed that this is Gentor. Or Gentor. Okay, like Gentor, like that. Okay. That comment was back when we only had the Czech version. Got it. Okay. And all will be interviewed. Exactly. Eventually, all these people will get interviewed. Just expect me to go ghost from streaming again for the next, like, 4 months. But just expect, like, just 9 uploads just out of nowhere. So, that's just the balance we have to do for it. Alright, I'm seeing a Wang. I'm seeing a great, a good. So, let's see what else y'all got. Again, we got Wang, great, good, decent, mid, bad. Getting a lot of grades. Okay, so very great. You know, there is Wang. You can rank it. You can rank it Wang. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, because that's probably gonna be. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't say that, because I think I already said it was gonna be Wang. I think on another stream before. Like, I think I said if it ever gets solved, I'd probably put it at Wang. So I'm just gonna say it anyway. Yeah, this would be Wang tier for me. Whenever I do eventually get to this song on the tier list, yeah, it's definitely gonna be Wang tier for me. Real quick, JK actually fell off. Dude, JK should be coming here claiming royalty fees for the pink boombox exploding in popularity. Every pink boombox that's going up in sales right now is thanks to JK. Just remember that.
Do SEO smarter.
Like, I'll bet if you were to go onto an Amazon review, I think I did this before on live stream. It probably failed last time, just because it wasn't as popular. But I bet if you go look up pink boomboxes now, for everyone knows that, right? If you like go on like Amazon or something, and you look to buy one, all the comments are just gonna be everyone knows that. That's not how you spell boombox. There we go. Right? Let's say we go to this one, for example. Let's see what some of the reviews say. Where are the reviews at? Oh, I think that's right. I couldn't even find the reviews. Here we go. Alright, let's go to, like, new. Just go to most recent. Playing CD. M. Didn't work. Alright, well, I just disproved myself. But I imagine somewhere on some of these, where there is a pink-looking boombox, they're all commenting, everyone knows that, because that's how just average everyone knows that fans are. So, anyways. Oh, shit. Just ran over my charger. Probably doesn't work anymore. That's alright. Modern clicks. Gentor. Okay, so it's pronounced Gentor, like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Well, there was another Sol I wanted to talk about. What was it? Same, I keep Wang for true Kino, like, Norilsk tape. I've never heard that one before. EK fans win pink boombox. I keep waiting for stuff like TMO, My Brother, stuff like that, you know. Yeah. There was another song that got solved. One Day. Don't Go on the Streets. Shit, what was the other one? Hideout, Ignorance? Is that it? I don't know if that's what I'm talking about, but that sounds like something. Hideout, Ignorance. You never discussed that one. There Is No Difference, solved by Curdy OG. Yeah, I never did cover this one. I keep weighing for stuff like My Pretty Doll, La Canción de Alicia, stuff like that, you know? Yeah, and I keep for mods for people like Not You, and Not You, you know? Alright, Hideout by Ignorance. Ignorance by Hideout, 1991. There Is No Difference. I'm pretty... Yeah, no, I listened to this Lost Wave song before, I forget when. This got solved 3 months ago, at least. Oh, I did listen to this, apparently. Alright, well, let's give it another listen. I don't remember this being solved. Did I listen to... What? That's crazy. 11 months ago, 160th subscriber. Now they're at 6, or she's at 6K. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Oh wait, I remember this. Yeah, we did. I did listen to this when it was a loss, I think. Right? See you. I'm just gonna call you Jack. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'm just gonna call you Jack. How do I have dementia? Okay, chat. You have to understand something. I, on stream, in total, have probably listened to like maybe like 700,000 songs on here. All right, that are both Lost Wave, solved Lost Wave, things that people have wanted me to react to for reaction. So forgive me if I do not remember a song that I've heard. I know it happens a lot. I wouldn't even say it happens a lot. It happens sometimes with me, okay? It doesn't happen all the time. But, alright. Forgive me if I forget that I've heard this song before. Alright. Better than A. Guitar tone's pretty nasty on this. It definitely has a lot of punk influence on it. I would definitely rank it good if, you know, when we get to this eventually. For, oh, wait a minute. This is a while ago. I might have even already covered this. No, I didn't, because this was solved, like, in 2024. So, no, I didn't get to this on the tier list yet, but I don't know anymore. To be honest, Guglielm songs literally never miss, except for I'm a Star, You're So Far Away, and Dark and Stormy Night. Those ones fucking suck. Those ones are ass. You're So Far Away is good in my opinion. Literally, I searched up Ignorance and Prejudice as one, but it didn't get brought up because I was limited to US. Emoji passes away. You love to see it, don't you? Yeah, I would rank that as good. That's not bad at all. It's like a lot of other punk songs I've heard, so, I also just saw, so no reactions tonight. I mean, I actually wasn't expecting to get through, like, most of the Carl, or everyone knows that stuff so quickly. I wanted to check chat, but, in Discord to see if there was anything on there, but, hold on, I got mentioned? Where did I get mentioned? Oh no, in self-promotion? Oh no. What the hell is this? Oh no! Now no one knows that. Damn, that's sad to hear. See, look at this is the shit I'm talking about. What is this? I know the exact video this is from too, by the way. This is from my looking for the lost music video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What about the discussion? I know for a fact the main channel's probably talking about. Everyone knows that, right? Probably not, I don't know. I'm not reading through all this though. Music flame songs. Fuck it, you know what? Redhead, I'll do your reaction tonight. I know you said it's a 12-minute video, fuck it, because this isn't gonna be that long of a stream anyway. As you can see, I'm actually struggling to figure out what to talk about, just because what other solved songs were there to talk about? Max, you know damn well what I gotta ask. My favorite Guglium song is Just Doesn't Fit, and I am obsessed with it right now. That's not even a wrong opinion in the slightest. That's actually a really good song. Chat, Just Doesn't Fit is super underrated. That's one of those songs I wish would just blow up in popularity. But I have a feeling it probably won't. At least probably before it gets solved. Just because it's a really good song. I don't know. I just don't see it being popular for no reason. Just because the more really, really poppy ones tend to be really popular. Like everyone knows that. Just a Game. You know, Trying to Smile Again when that was lost. Something like that. That's more has like a darker kind of synth, dark wave kind of vibe to it. Exactly. It's the We Fit song. Maybe it's called just We Fit. Spelled W-I-I. Fit. Yeah, chat, let's get some We Fits in chat. Check Twitter. Bet I will once I do the reaction. I don't know if I'm going to end stream yet. My reactions, dog. Oh, that's right. Wagamama. That's what I wanted to do. And then, yeah, I'll do Mr. Eggs and Red Hood's reactions. And then, bam. Those are my reactions for the night. So, anyone else? Of course! Teddy, as... I just want you to know, Teddy, you're the reason why I've been eating like shit lately, okay? Because every time I have streamed lately, nowhere to be found. Nowhere, right? I think I'm safe. I'm safe, right? We're in the clear tonight, guys. Nope. Soon as I mention the R word, right? Not talking about Rutro. Not talking about retard. I'm talking about reaction. This man pops in. I like to see all the We Fits. This man pops in and just sends his reaction as if he has a right to send a reaction, as if he contributed anything to the stream, all stream. At least Red Hood's been in here now. I'm also seeing a Theodore. I DM'd you? That's crazy. But thank you for the DM. What is this? This I know of. Alright. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna cover Wagamama. And then we're gonna cover those two reactions, and then I'm gonna skedat on out of here, so let's do that. So, alright. Wagamama was the other song that was associated with Fly Away, the unidentified Japanese song. I gotta pull it up again. Is this the acoustic one? Wagamama Lost Song. Yeah, this is the Akiba tape number 2. So I gotta pull it up first. Translate to English, please. Walk My Mama, pretty much. The slur tier list is happening, boys. Dude, it's gonna happen. It's part of the 48-hour live stream that I'll do next summer. Baba Yaga, pretty much. Pretty much Baba Yaga. Chat, if there was anything itchier than my left arm right now, I think I would probably have to start a foundation for it and donate to it, because this is insane right now. I cannot stop itching my arm. I've been doing this for like the last couple minutes now. Ugh! I'm gonna break through my skin. Okay, anyways. So for those who don't know, there was the Flyaway song. It's a lost Japanese song that was found on a tape in the 1990s in Akiba, Japan, which is like known for like its, huge selection of media of all sorts, music, CDs, movies, video games, all that stuff. So on it was the unidentified track Fly Away, which still as to this day was unidentified, but the second track to it, or the other unidentified track on it, was this, if I remember correctly, I think this is the song I'm thinking of. It's an acoustic song. Let me confirm real quick, actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this acoustic piece was another song that was unidentified on the Akiba, what's called the Akiba tape. And this actually just got solved. While it was unidentified, it had the placeholder name Wagamama, but now it actually was confirmed and solved. And we're going to talk about it here today. So let me show my screen. We have the full audio here for the song. This is an upload that hasn't updated itself yet, but it did update it in the comment section. So it says, huge update, Wagamama has been identified. It's Even If It's Just a Dream by Yasuko Naito. Let me just make sure this isn't just like a rough English translation. Alright, let's pull up this subreddit. This is probably a better version, so. Okay, it is called Even If It's Just a Dream by Yasuko Naito. Which, does this provide the website to her page? Yes, it does. Okay, so we can come back to this in a second. So, we can talk a little bit about this track once we actually listen to it. Because I don't know if I've listened to this song on stream before. I don't think I have. So, let's give it a listen. This is Even If It's Just a Dream by Yasuko Naito, which I believe came out in 87? Released in 1985. Album is called Hold Me, and it's assuming J-pop, considering it just says pop there. So, oh wait, the original singer has been. Okay, the original singer for Wagamama has been found too. Okay, well, we're gonna listen. And there's a cover version. Yeah, and just to clarify which Casimir is, Yasuko Naito is the cover artist. That's this version here. The singer of the actual tape is Sarah Mizuze, which I'm not sure when this version came out. This is a really weird link. It takes up like, maybe like a fifth of the page, but this is the original version, which we can listen to after we hear this. This is the cover version, which is the version that went lost. Yeah, GKS, I would say Fawn My Mind was definitely bigger than this song. I would say Fly Away was probably just as big as Fawn My Mind. I think it garnered just as much as attention. More so from people who are more interested in Japanese culture, like people who watch Sakura Stardust's channel, but I would say the same popularity. Whoop. Yeah, not Wagamama, obviously.
待つばかりもう一度夢でもいいからあの人の腕の中
So I'm just realizing when we do eventually do the Lost Wave cover tier list. Fuck, how do we have known this was a cover? Technically, we could have included this on the Lost Wave cover tier list. It could have gone up against like Eastern Wind and a few others. I mean, I think we all know Eastern Wind's probably going to win that one. I don't think that's a spoiler. I'm sure most people probably are aware of that. Cool acoustic song. The Love of Life is far better though. This song to me, like, it's decent. It doesn't even have like a creepy vibe, even when it was lost. It just has like a very like, kind of like, I don't know how to say it. Just like I feel like I could fall asleep to this. Not that it's bad. I think it's just it's a little dull, at least for me. Not bad though. I'm not saying it's bad at all. Trust me. I'll let you know if I think a song's bad. This isn't bad.
あの人のそばで眠りたい他には何もいらない無口な人ほど優しいものと分からせてくれた人一人の部屋には帰りたくない思い出たちが待つばかりもう一度夢でもいいからあの人の腕の中一人の部屋には帰りたくないあの人を恨んでしまうからもう一度夢でもいいからあの人の腕の中
See, I'll be honest, I don't really know how to listen to this. It's just like, do you really kind of like most? I mean, maybe it's because I don't know what she's saying. I can't really connect to the lyrics, because had it been something that I could understand, maybe I would have liked it a little more if I knew what she was talking about. I believe it's a heartbreak song. Because I think Sakura Stardust talked about this song and she translated the lyrics. I believe it's about like, sings along with this. I don't even know what that is, but the singer of Love of Life is probably dead by now. Check Lost Wave music for a sec. What? I have a weird love for Lost Wave songs that are overshadowed by another from the same OP. Example, Come On from Zoltan OP, Daimur from Layla OP, formerly Henry Subway Murder. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't realize that guy was the same OP for those two. Fascinating. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm getting my stuff here correct, because I thought this was the cover version, but someone in chat said that this was the original version. So this version right here is Even If It's Just a Dream by Yasuko Naito. Okay, so they thought that was the original song, but the original singer is Sarah Mizuze? I don't know how to say that. I hope I'm saying it right. Sarah. We'll just say Sarah, right? So, Discord got something mixed up. Someone at you and it's interesting? Oh no. What happened? Oh, Zero sent me the links. Alright, hold up. Give me 1 sec. Who be atting me? What in the Christ is this? Who does it? Care to explain? What? Someone want to explain to me what this is? New porn actor. Yay. Maxel, everyone knows that. Max 92 is wild. Now what is this? So many hungry middle-aged women. 50 Shades of Awkward. My brother in Christ. What is the... I don't even want to know the context of this photo. What does this say? I will stop, I promise. Lamau. Chat, do I become the next Johnny Sins? I mean, I'm already multifaceted. I could be an astronaut and a basketball player and a doctor and a lawyer and a policeman if I wanted to. I just choose not to because I gotta watch over you guys. But, had I not been streaming, would I be the next Johnny Sins? Be honest. Hope that singer of Love of Life is proud hearing us all talk about his song. It's such a sad lost wave. I don't know if I've heard that one. Why am I getting tagged in self-promotion again? Oh, here we go. We stand on business. Why is that so good? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's great. It's awesome. Anyways, hold up. So I don't expose my DMs with y'all. Alright, Zero sent me the cover version and then the original version by Sarah Mizzuse. I'm gonna keep saying that wrong. Found media. Japanese unidentified found media. Okay, so the cover version was The Lost. Oh, wait. Alright, hold up. Let me just listen to this one. There's only 45-second sample version. Okay, the OG was the Lost song. Okay, thank you. So this is the sample version, apparently, for 45 seconds. I like this version better, actually. That's all we get, though. Just the demo. Oh, yeah. And then this is the cover version. This is by Yasuko Naito. So this was found, I guess, after the original song had been found. They found out there was a cover to it. So, found media. So this, I like, has more of an orchestral sound. I think I probably like this version more. I don't know. It has that more maybe maybe it's just because I like hearing that kind of 80s J-pop kind of sound. I don't know if this is from the 80s, but I like it. This I like more than just the acoustic version. That one had a more, again, not even creepy, just kind of a dull kind of vibe to it. I didn't really know how to listen to it. This I can kind of sway to with you guys, you know. Hey Max, try to check the unknown song posted by Skinwalker called Shadows. Will do. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Easy Street guy will be at least in his 100s if he's still alive. Wait, how old is Easy Street? Or how old is that song supposedly from? Easy Street. From the 40s to 50s? Hold on, I just want to hear this real quick. Holy shit. We have literal 40s/50s unidentified media. Let's go. This is the source.
What if I
It's from 2 years ago. Found at an estate sale on an acetate recording. Came with the other acetates that had the classic song Bye Bye Blackbird, the same Mucho, Ain't Misbehaving, Christmas song, Old Black Magic, I'm waiting. Easy Living, The Nearest of You, and I'm in the Mood for Love. There were 6 of these in total, though there were 2 copies of each sold. Okay, so that's just so they got them from like a sale. This is over a year ago. Okay, so this is from like the 40s to 50s. Fascinating. Yeah, this person who made this is most likely dead. I would imagine that this man who probably made this probably died before the search for the song even started. Probably before the internet even started. Who knows? This man could have been dead long before we were even around. Thank you, Robert. What was that sneeze? You know, Mr. Egg, you could learn a thing or two from Robert. This is why he's closer to being modded than you are, because he actually knows how to be a respectful person. He said bless you, alright? What do I get from you? What was that sneeze? Look it. Even Freeze is showing how to be a good Samaritan. He said bless you. Thank you, Freeze. I appreciate you. Mr. Egg, I don't appreciate his attitude, at least. Which, by the way, I'm gonna bring it up every time. Still no bacon. Still no bacon. What's up with that, bro?
もう一度夢でもいいからあの人の腕の中
Thank you, Unnut. I appreciate you as well. I didn't say you were close to being mod. I'm saying you're closer to being mod than he is. I don't need mods yet, but if I were to need a mod, you're higher on the totem pole than Mr. Egg is right now. I'm sorry, it sounded like a screech. Have you never heard me sneeze before? I sneeze like that all the time. Where I'm gasping for air, fighting for my life right before it happens, and then I just let it out like a blood-curdling scream. Thank you, Mr. Ism, as well. I appreciate you. See, all these base people in chat, gotta love them. So fun fact that's actually kind of sad. When I was in Japan, you did not hear any of this music being played by like anyone. A lot of people, at least younger people in Japan, they're listening to a lot of the modern stuff. They're not a lot like a lot of people in the West are. Or at least there's not as many people I feel in Japan who are younger that are listening to a lot of older music, maybe like J-pop or classic rock like we are in the West. Because there's a lot of people in the West who, even if they listen to modern music, they listen to a lot of old stuff too, like this, like classic rock. So it was sad to see that, because I would have loved to see more like J-pop while I was in Japan, or at least hear it more. So, but I didn't even play it myself, so I'm part of the problem. I have been to Japan. I went back in October of 2023. It was a lot of fun too. I highly recommend it. If anyone has time and the funds to take a vacation sometime in the near future, I recommend going to Japan. 100%. One of the nicest places I've ever been to. I do not regret it at all. You'll definitely love it. See, that I definitely like more than the original acoustic version. That one lost. I would have given this like a good. I would have given the original a decent. You know, had we have been ranking them on the tier list. All right, I think it's time to get some reactions out of the way. Not out of the way, you know, taken care of, because I know I have a 12-minute video from Mr. Red Hood here to react to.
America's
Called Shred Force Pilot. That sounds interesting. Alright, it's created by Matt Malero, who I know, I think he helped create Aqua Teen Hunger Force, right? Yeah, this guy helped create Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so I'm already in good hands. So, thanks for coming by, Nut. Hope you stay safe. Thanks for coming by. And then I'll do one of Mr. Egg's reactions, and then I'm gonna skid on out of here. So, be a great time, won't it? All right. Shred Force Pilot. Let's see what we got. Read the thing I said first. Okay. When you stream again, I want you to react to a 12-minute video of an old 2012 pilot cartoon that never came to fruition on Disney. Okay, so this is a cartoon that never came to fruition on Disney. Okay, so this is the pilot for a show that never was, that was going to potentially be on Disney. Okay. I was never a big Disney kid. I was always a big Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network kid. Chat, if you're around my age, I don't know how old everyone is in chat, but when it comes to cartoons, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney? Or no, better yet, that's not a fair question. Out of those three channels, which is the best? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. Me personally, just gonna say Cartoon Network. Just saying. So. Anyway, this was a show that never was, called Shred Force. This is the pilot. Max check DMs. Okay.
You ready to rock his face off, Ronnie? You know it, Hank. But let's be careful not to level the city this time. For sure, bro. Just follow my lead and watch how we don't level the city. Shred Force!
Oh, what the hell?
Let's turn it up, Brosa. It's about to get...
Wait. I'm glad to see all the Cartoon Networks in chat, by the way. So, just based off the first 40 seconds that I've seen, I'm going to assume... oh yeah, copyright. I'm going to assume that this show was going to be the premise of like these superhero guys fighting monsters, and the way that they fight these monsters is by the power of their guitar. Just based on what I'm seeing, I'm going to assume that's what the show's about. Really cool concept, especially if they're using real life songs that would teach kids about classic rock. I think that would be great. Dragon Force, my fault. Oh, what, am I going to get fucked? Alright, give me a timestamp to skip to then if I can't play Dragon Force. Cartoon Network? Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with everyone who says Cartoon Network out of those three. Nickelodeon's definitely second. Disney, I only really watch Phineas and Ferb on. And I think like Fishtails once in a while, but other than that... Oh, and Kick Buttowski. Pretty much Guitar Hero in a show, essentially. Except that if instead of playing for like a stage, you're like playing for the safety and lives of like the world. I'm just gonna skip to like over here. Ooh.
I hate those kids.
Called it.
From the dawn of time, the gods of rock have defended the earth from alien invasion.
Yep.
When their bodies grow too old to fight, they pass on their powers to future rock warriors to continue to battle for all humanity.
What do you mean I'm cooked? I'm sure I'm fine, right? I only played like 15 seconds of the song, and I skipped right over to as soon as it ended, so we should be good. That's the best part, but 1 minute.
Now, Hank and Ronnie have been chosen among all others to receive the musical powers of Molochs, the most ferocious rock gods in history. With their flying guitars and newfound powers, the boys vow to keep the Earth safe. Rock on, rockers. Triforce!
The animation's not bad, too. Like, it doesn't look hideous. It's not like a show that was like the Problem Solvers, where people shitted on it, and it didn't get anywhere because of the animation. Granted, I know this is a show that never came to be. We just have the pilot, but the animation doesn't look bad. The premise isn't like stupid. Like, it sounds fun, especially for like a kids' cartoon show on Disney. Fascinating that this didn't get anywhere. Actually, sounds like something I probably would have watched if I was like really young, like 8 or 9 years old when I was playing guitar. Also, this show, especially the dude with the red hair, this dude right here, this show's giving me oh my god. If anyone in here is like a cartoon like network like nerd who like knows the names of all obscure shows, especially from like the 2008 to 2010 era, there was this one show where they were like this group. They lived in like this like cyberpunk kind of universe, and they were like these superhero like mechanical. They were people, but they had like this mechanical armor, and they had like one of the guys had like red spiked up hair, and he had like a pet like I think lemur. I forget what the show was called, but it came out around like 2008, 2009. This show, it was a 3D rendered show, by the way, too. It was like 3D animated. But this guy on the left, I guess the guy with the blonde hair, too, kind of is giving me that kind of vibe. I don't know if anyone remembers what that show was called, but...
The boys vow to keep the Earth safe. Rock on, rockers. Triforce!
Was it Titan Symbionic? Was that what it was called? Is that how it was spelled? I'm assuming it's Titan Symbionic. Oh, is it spelled like that? Symbionic Titan? No, not this show. It was a 3D animated show. This show I never watched, but I forget what the premise was called. It had like a weird name too. Dude has the best character design of the two. The guy with the red hair? Oh, I don't even know where I am. I lost it. Here we go.
Thank you, Rockin' Ricky's. Good night.
Wow, man, they're speechless.
Well, yeah, it's because we totally rock.
No, you just totally suck.
Yeah!
Come on, guys. Let's get out of here before we catch their lame.
Lame.
Whatever, Phil. You know, they'd treat us differently if they knew we were really Shred Force. Wow. Butterfields of butterflies, wings of...
It's like the typical meme of like the average OnlyFans model versus like the average McDonald's worker right here. Rockin' Pizza at Rockin' Pizza.
Wow.
Looks like his sister, by the way.
Butterfields of butterflies, wings of satin near my... Hey! Whoa, man, what was that?
It's a ballad I'm writing, trying to express myself.
Oh, come on, man. You're the best shredder I ever met. Ditch the ballads, dude.
This looks like if the people who made Gorillas animated this. Like, look at this guy's face. It just reminds me of, like, 2D and Murdoch. That's what this reminded me of. I was having a hard time figuring out what this reminds me of. It reminds me of, like... Please tell me if this show came into fruition, Gorillas would at one point make a cameo.
You're dumb.
You think everything's dumb. Ballads are an artful pronouncement of human emotion through rock.
The only thing I understood from that sentence was rock.
There's more to rock than just shredding and screaming, Hank. It's about connection and moving people.
If you try playing that lame ballad stuff at one of our concerts, everyone's gonna be moving out the door.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
Hey, wait a minute, you guys. Are we really playing a concert?
Meanwhile,
Who even suggested this? Yeah, I don't know if people are coming late to the stream, but, you know, they see that it's called, like, Going Over Everyone Knows That, or, you know, Everyone Knows What Carl Did, and then they're just coming to see this. This is a show that Red Hood wanted me to react to. I'm not sure why, but I'm doing it because it's a reaction, so, yeah, that's, yep. We're watching an uncompleted Disney show.
Nordic Buddy's evil headquarters.
Who voiced the red guy? Let's find out who did voice the red guy. Shred Force. Disney. The stylized 3D models combined with 2D makes. Shred Force Disney pilot cast. Okay, just doesn't show the cast. This is your alley, Max. Attention span is over. What are you talking about, bro? Again, this would have been a cool show I would have liked when I was a kid. I mean, obviously, maybe if I was, like, again, 9 or 10. It kind of has, like, a Kick Buttowski kind of vibe to it. Just the whole aesthetic. But is this not going to tell me who the cast was? Several lost Disney pilots have suddenly been leaked online via a random YouTube channel. Is that how this got leaked? Because, I mean, Matt Malero helped create this. Oh, shit. I'm going to assume it's this channel that they're talking about. Look at all these pilots. Yeah, and Shred Force is one of them. I'm just confused in general. Facts. So, I guess this kind of relates to what we talk about, because these are, like, we're, I guess, technically lost media. Max, stop it. This doesn't look good at all. Since when has anything I've done in the last couple of months on my stream look good for me? What does it matter at this point, bro?
Ruler of the galaxy and nightmare to humanity. The crabinizing sequence is nearly complete.
Most excellent, dum-dum. Today I will unleash a swarm of radical battle crabs into Earth's ocean, and I will become the Grand Imperial Emperor and most...
I also just realized that's Dana Snyder right there. Of course, Matt Malero working on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Of course he was going to work with Dana Snyder or someone from that show. One of the most recognizable voices of all time. You can already tell that's just Master Shake's voice actor.
Most excellent, dum-dum. Today I will unleash a swarm of radical battle crabs into Earth's ocean, and I will become the Grand Imperial Emperor and most extreme bearer of awesomeness who has lots of friends and never has to hang out alone.
Isn't that a little long, sir?
What was that?
It literally sounds like a Master Shake rant. No, I know the show doesn't look good for me. Oh. Max, stop, it doesn't look good at all. Oh, you mean like the animation? Oh, I thought you were talking about this doesn't look good for me. Yeah, no, really, I don't think it looks bad at all, like the 3D, 2D style. I get it's a little weird when they walk. Like if you watch how this guy walked over to this thing.
Most excellent, dum-dum. Today I will unleash a swarm of radical...
It looks like it's a 3D, like, rendered, you know, entity, or you know, what's the word? Thing, that in like a 2D setting. So, like, it looks weird, but I don't think it looks bad. It has like an Invader Zim kind of vibe too. Only if Disney made it so it's like less dark and not as eerie looking.
Battle crabs into Earth's ocean, and I will become the Grand Imperial Emperor and most extreme bearer of awesomeness who has lots of friends and never has to hang out alone.
Isn't that a little long, sir?
What was that?
So Red Hood, why are we watching this again? I mean, I know this is up my alley, but I'm just wondering why you suggested this show to me. Is it just because I like music?
You popped today.
Really? Well, let me turn down the ray. How's this? Ha! The ray doesn't...
Just killed him. This is literally... this is Dr. Weird's, like, a creation. He was like, gentlemen, behold! And then this show came out, Shred Force.
Turn down!
Back on Earth! Come on, dude. Throw that ballad stuff out the window and let's rock!
Shred Force! Come in, Shred Force!
Whoa, is that voice coming out of your pants?
It's a rock alert from Molochs. You ready to get sicky on the dills nils, Ronnie?
Totes my goats, Hank.
Let's shred it up!
I'll say that for a fact. I know this is like a kid show, but the fact that they used a real life song, but then they say stuff like this, which is not how people talk in the rock world at all. Totes my goats, bro. Maybe if they're from like one sector of like Hawaii, California, or Australia, maybe, but other than that. Take that back. No, it did give me Invader Zim's vibes, but I just said if it was like less creepy and not made by like Jonan Vasquez. Well, I didn't say that part, but that's what it looks like. The dialogue is a bit forced, but it's neat. Seriously, the humor is super 2000s Cartoon Network. It has a very... It's very fitting for its time. It has a very 2012 vibe to it. But I do like the concept. I do like the concept of it. Like, the outfits are kind of cool. You know, like the red and like pink and purple, and then like the green and yellow and purple.
Later, Locust.
Damn, poor Locust.
Oh man, those guys are so cool.
You know you're gonna have to pay for all this stuff, right?
You know you have to pay for all this stuff, right? Yo, it's Rob Halford. What's up, bro? He just Carl 92'd all over them, by the way. That's messed up.
That totally rocks.
What?
Totally rocks.
So what's up? Is Nordic Bunny planning another attack?
That he is. Our imager picked up Nordic spaceship en route towards Earth.
He has enlisted a crab army to conquer the seas and take over the world.
Indeed.
That's just Bill Ward from Black Sabbath talking. He's just like...
It's probably the most important thing in defeating Nordic. Do not forget that.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
You will in time. Now, go shred force, for we have an epic 1,000-piece...
Like, Teddy, you're gonna tell me this looks bad, right? You're gonna tell me that this animation style looks like shit. You're not gonna say to me that this doesn't look, like, kind of neat for what it is. It almost, like, forget the face. The style and the aesthetic and just kind of, like, the blending of colors on his armor is, like, very anime-inspired. Like, it looks like a 2000 anime right here. Again, ignoring his face. Just this frame alone. But you can't tell to me this looks ugly.
Puzzle to finish.
Again, maybe the way they move is a little weird, but...
Oh yeah, I forgot we were making muffins.
We will not let you down, Molochs! Rock the hizzy to the grizzy, dudes!
I'll never understand a word they say, do you?
Right, good point.
Meanwhile at sea. Go forth, my little crab minions! Go forth and have fun at everyone else's expense!
No, Master Shake! No! This kind of reminds me of an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, by the way. Like, just picture this back shot in the background of their house, right?
Whoa, Crab City! It's a total crab out. Maybe I can soothe the crabs with my rock ballad. No way, dude! Whammy Ray! Full Blizzaz! Right on! Whoa! Cross the stream! Quick! Let's chop them in the dough! Good idea! Way to rock that noggin, Ronnie! You know what we should do now?
Freeze the crabs using the stadium air conditioner?
Close. We should go shred some pizza.
I kind of feel like we should finish this, dude.
We'll do it later. Come on, I'm super starved.
It's fair. It's totally
Dude,
fair.
how awesome are we? We shredded those crabs good.
Yeah, but the dome isn't gonna hold those crabs.
I will say, too, so far what I've noticed, like, what this show could have easily done that they didn't do, which I will respect, they could have easily just relied on just classic rock and, like, musical references, which I know I was saying earlier that it would be cool if they used, like, real-life songs. I think it'd be cool if they used, like, real-life songs from actual musicians in this show, you know, to get kids into classic rock, but, like, what I like is that, like, the writing itself, the characters are their own characters, they're not based off of anyone, you know, they're not just using all these references, they're not... You know, it's like how modern Family Guy would, like, just kind of really, like, rely on the cutaways for comedy. Like, this show could have easily relied on musical references, especially in the rock world, but they didn't, and they, like, kind of made them their own characters, which, gotta give them credit for that, even if the show didn't make it. If I watched this in 2012, I probably wouldn't have liked it that much. If I was younger, I definitely would have liked it. If I was, like, 8 or 9, I would have liked this for sure. When I was 12, I was really not into, like, I was more into just, like, my... cartoons at the time, just like Ed, Ed and Eddie, you know, SpongeBob still. I was watching more adult cartoons at the time too, so yeah, I was also 12. I was a big boy watching South Park.
Crabs forever.
Yeah, so when they get out, we'll just trap them again.
I wish you'd just let me try my ballot.
One hot pie for two cool guys.
Oh, well, thank you, my fair damsel.
You're welcome, Shred Force.
I get it. The pizza girl is what this ballad stuff is all about.
No, I'm just saying that a ballad could really help soothe the crowd.
What? I can't hear you, dude. I have pizza in my ears.
Back at the dome!
Look at the dome! Mr. Krabs is off the perks, yo.
Earthquake?
No, Hank, it's a
SpongeBob and Patrick gotta run.
Okay, here's the plan. Hey! My melt super face!
Max, real quick, I have a 1-minute song clip and a 4-minute song. Can I ask for both to be reacted on stream, or is that too much? Yeah, but then Teddy, I'm gonna do your reaction next time I stream, which will be probably Friday night when I get out of work at like 10. Just because that's gonna be the only time I'll have available to stream after this. So, yeah, so save it for that time. It's so cringe. I mean, this was like the 2012s. This was probably like every other show. This has again a very Kick Buttowski vibe. Although Kick Buttowski definitely had better script writing, for sure. Again, I really like the concept. This could have went somewhere for sure. Again, they're their own characters. It's cool.
Hey, wait up! I smell
Hey, Nordic, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
like your mama!
Ooh.
Is that all you got?
No! Ram this in your pie hole!
Radical Triad power chord?
Wait, why was Mr. Egg timed out? What did he do?
What? Oh! No amount of shredding will defeat my
Oh, that's why.
Godzilla.
He stole your reaction. I don't know why I read that as he stole your question. So, yeah, man. Sorry, Mr. Egg. You got timed out, but at least you get tonight's reaction after this.
Reaches gooey emotional center that way is shred-proof, you fools!
No shredding. I don't get it.
Instead of heating it up, let's try cooling it down.
Oh, and now the ballad's gonna what defeats the crab, and then I'm gonna assume that his sister that works at the pizza joint is gonna fall in love with him, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen, and they're gonna get married, and he's gonna write another rock ballad. Told you, told you.
Butterfields of butterflies.
Come on! Why did you stop, you stupid crab? Just pinch him or something!
Wings of satin near my eyes. It's working!
You gotta be kidding me.
Come on, man. Let's play it together. 2 shreds are better than 1.
Alright, just don't tell anybody, okay?
The way you bake that pizza pie.
Wait, so how does he know the song? He goes muting this. This show is so mid, it's crazy. So how does he know what the lyrics are if he just found out about this ballad, what was it, like 17 or like 7 minutes ago? Teddy knows best. Tip $10. Oh god, thank you for the $10 donation. Teddy knows best. Let me figure out if that's just Teddy or if that's someone else. It's Teddy's backup account. Hold on. Let me go to my dashboard. Let me see what this says. Thank you for the $10 donation. Do my reaction. Well, now I have to. So I'll do, if you want, I'll do yours after Mr. Eggs. So Mr. Egg, tell you what. I'll do both those reactions. I'll do the 1 minute, 4 minute song. I'll do Teddy's reaction. Then I'll get out of here, alright? So, again, you don't, no one ever is forced to donate to me to do reactions, but if you want to, obviously, you can do what Teddy does and donate $10 to me. It's more than appreciated. I'm never going to stop anyone. I'm not going to be someone that's, like, morally higher than you guys donating to me. Like, guys, no, please, take your money back. If you donate to me, it's very much appreciated, right? And I will thank you for it all day, so. Plus, I really need the money right now. So, yeah, I'm a sucker for the cash, alright? I'm trying to get my bag. Deal with it. Don't do Mr. Exit. No, I paid. Don't do Mr. Exit at all. Ooh. I found myself in this predicament again. Okay, so Red has been through this with Teddy. Teddy, you messed up for doing that. You did, because now he brought in the Benjamins. Not really, he brought in the... I don't even know who's on the $10 bill. Was it fucking... I don't even know. I swear to God, if you donate 1,000 or something to do yours first or something, send life savings. Teddy, if you send me $1,000, I'll never even acknowledge Mr. Egg again, alright? He's dead to me. I won't even ban him. I'll keep him there just to ignore him, okay? If you send me that much money, Mr. Egg, never associating with you ever again. I'm sorry, bro. Any reaction you sent me, gone. Any Discord message you sent me, sorry. La 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 la. Bro, just clip the mid-show and do both. Teddy, how about if I do yours first, alright? Let me be fair to Mr. Egg, because he did ask first. I'll do yours first, okay? And then we'll do Mr. Egg's.
Wow, this kind of rocks, man. It has so much energy. You and I.
What are you doing? You're not crying, are you? In the sky. No! Stop crying, you stupid crabs! We're breaking apart! No! Stop! Help! Help me!
I'm with Mr. Egg. The show is mid. So Red Hood, be honest. Did you like this show? Like, did you find this funny? Is this what you like to watch, Mr. Red Hood? I'm gonna keep calling you that, even because I keep forgetting what your actual new name is now. It's like Shino something.
I'll be back, you stinking stink butts!
I'll be back, you stinking stink butts. Get rid of it now. Teddy, alright, Teddy, donate another 10 and I'll cut this off a minute early. We won't have to watch this anymore. Someone donates 10 to me, we end this right now.
We did it, man, and we did it together. I guess.
Stop watching this corny ass pilot or whatever you call it.
Aren't you gonna yell at Shredforce, sir? Right after this song, Johnson. Right after this song.
They're not even playing it.
You should have seen this, Moloch. It was wicked crazy. Nordic Toad's got his crab on. Then Ronnie was all like, snippity snap, brah.
Yeah, and Hank fired up the Shellinator and pwned him.
But Ronnie was all like, ah.
And then we were both like, ah.
So, we won, right?
Totes my goats.
Who?
We won!
Sensational! You've done
Sensational!
Go now! And rest. We never know when evil will rear its evil rear.
But it's only 4:30.
Oh, well that means it's nap time.
I would do that if you said that in the middle of the show, but I conclude it's not worth it now.
We are the techno age.
Glad it never went past the pilot stage.
Yeah, eat bananas.
Let's go shred some monkey butt. Rock on, rockers!
The Powerpuff Boys that never were to be. Yeah, writing's kind of cringe. I think we can all agree on that. I, again, will say I do like the idea, the plot, and the concept of it. The animation was definitely cool. Again, if I was 7 or 8 years old, I would have liked this. Probably not at 12, because by then I was really watching Family Guy. So, because, you know, I was like a Rick and Morty fan. I was above a higher intellectual compared to the rest of my peers. So, you know, they probably would have watched shows like this while I was an intellect and I was watching, like, American Dad and, you know, The Cleveland Show. So random and funny. Fuck you, show. Alright, if this was a song we were to rank it on the tier list, where would we rank this? Wang, great, good, mid, or decent, mid, bad. Where do we got? Alright, Teddy, I'm gonna do yours first. Alright. Oh, you sent it in the YouTube chat. That's right, you actual animal. Cleveland Show. Hold up. Alright, let's pull it up. Here we go. So this is Nathan for you, business failures. Okay, so this should help us get us out of that rut. So we got one bad. Alright. Mid, bad. Max, have you seen the dude who went crazy and found my mind and kept telling people to end it? No, I did not. I'm assuming he's banned. probably. You got quesoed.
Well, one thing I've learned over the years is that you
Alright, this is business failures.
can't be afraid of failing.
It's just because America is lazy, right? Like, we can all agree that's America's fault. Of course, right? They just don't... The reason why it failed was because we just don't... We're too lazy to actually just do our own hot dog work. So I think we could all agree on that. Should have been banned earlier. I'll let it play, but lol. That show should have stayed lost. Damn. Okay. You seem chill. Who's that? Who said hey? Oh, I can't even... Phoebe? Oh, Theo? I don't even... Bro. I can't even see my own chat. Oh, what's up, bro? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this guy's actually wasted. I don't even know if this is a skit. I doubt this is a skit, Teddy. I feel like this guy's like a genuine drunk. I don't know if someone can pull off that. It's gross. Hot take, chat. It's gross if you don't go... If you go to bed without brushing your teeth, and... Okay, you should be brushing your teeth before you go to bed and then when you wake up in the morning. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's like a good at least 6 to 8 hours before you're brushing them again. Plus, when you sleep, you have morning breath when you wake up. So your breath's going to smell like shit regardless. So, I know I'm saying that as if it's pointless to brush your teeth at night, but it's still just hygienic, so... I don't even care if it's pointless. Wait, the only skit is Nathan, the people are real. So this is like, he agreed to this. This is an actual person who didn't realize this was actually going to happen. This man woke up the next day... Not sure why I'm going through puberty throughout this stream. This man woke up the next day and was just like, huh? And then he finds out he's on Comedy Central. It'd be funny if, like, Nathan just didn't reach out to these people the next day. Just never told them, like, hey, I hope it's consensual that you're on my show. And then they just find him successful as hell. Well, not every business is successful. I'm very sorry to hear that, Nathan. Nathan is fucking insane. He's a genius, though. Alright, Alright, let's get chat's intake on this then. Teddy, since you sent me the $10, do I react to Mr. Egg's stream? Or his reactions? I say yes. Just because I think it's fair. But let's see what chat thinks. Chat, do I do Mr. Egg's reactions? The reason why this is a debate is because Teddy sent me the $10 to not react to it. Do I honor the monetary gain, or do I honor the loyalty gain of the fan? Which, I doubt Mr. Egg even has any loyalty. He's coming at my life every time he's in the stream. So you know what? Fuck your reaction! Or, nah, I'm just kidding. Let's see what chat says. Alright, so of course Mr. Egg says W reaction. Typical. Typical. Real quick, if any of y'all shower in the morning instead of night, go to hell. Facts. I also agree with that. That's also a very wrong take. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, that's a very wrong thing to do. That's a right take. That's the wrong thing to do, is shower in the morning rather than at night. Don't you have to go? So no. Okay, so that's a no for Red Hood. I mean, they're a minute and 4-minute songs, so I mean, I do have to go, but I can react to them really quickly. Sure, but react to my tweet. Send me another $10 and I will. Not gonna solve your own problems. Not your therapist. Since when was I ever... When was I shipping this out as if it was a problem? When did I ever ask for therapy, okay? When did I ever look like I needed therapy, okay? I didn't ask for help. I just simply asked a question. Do I continue to react, or do I stop the stream? I'm reacting right now. Okay, you know what? If Teddy sends me another 10, I'm not going to react to them. Mid-stream, I will stop. Nope, $5 for one reaction. I gave 10. $5 for one reaction? Most sane, everyone knows that, YouTuber. Alright. You know what? Let's do this to Teddy. I'm going to react to just one of Mr. Egg's reactions, and then I'll save the other one for next time. But, Teddy, if you send me $20, I won't react to Mr. Egg's anything Mr. Egg sends me to react to, I won't react to this stream or next stream. So, react. Alright, so, you know what, Mr. Egg, I think it's only fair. I know for a fact Teddy has the money to send me more. So, multitask the tweet and mine. You know, the fact that you're trying to work with Teddy is impressive to me, that you're actually trying to meet him in the middle. So, maybe I will. But, alright, which one do you want me to react to, by the way, Mr. Egg? Which one? Because you said there's a 4-minute one and then there's a 1-minute one. Which ones are those? Because there's still a few Niski songs that you sent me. No, not part of the deal. 20? He's deciding it, so... Do Static and the Walls one. Okay, so alright, I got those. Alright, so Static Waterfall's the first one, and then the next one's Stuck Between Two Walls. Alright, this is the minute-long one. So this is an unidentified song from Niski. Placeholder name is Static Waterfall. Was recorded around 1997. Can we do another month without any Mr. Egg reactions? I think it was longer than a month. I think it was like 2 or something. Some shit like that. So let's listen to this one. Is it the mediocre indie rock song? I don't know, I haven't heard it yet. I'll be honest, so far this is kind of mid. I don't know. This is another thing I'm not sure how to react to or listen to. W Experimental. Alright, GG chat. Sorry. The 20's been sent. 20's been sent. I gotta read what it says now. I want 2 more reactions and Mr. Egg not to get any. Okay. 2 more reactions from Teddy. Sorry, Mr. Egg. Vokaroo needs you. I'm sorry, but my bank account needs me more. So, alright. 2 more reactions by Teddy then. Mr. Egg, you have to understand, I'm in my bag chasing Era. Next time I stream, I will do your reactions. Unless it says not to get any. So I'm assuming that's for just this stream, Mr. Teddy. W Teddy. No! Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. Sorry, Mr. Egg, but, you know. Teddy is my op. Yeah, he's your op right now. He is your op. Teddy, please be considerate. I do want to go to bed. I do have to get up early tomorrow for work. I do work first shift tomorrow, so please be considerate, okay? Do not fucking send me like a 30-minute long video. Downright thumbs down. I don't give a shit. I made $30 today. I don't give a fuck. Unsubbing. I don't care. I made $30 today. Which side am I supposed to be on? Chat, are you on Team Teddy or are you on Team Mr. Egg? Alright, I also just saw you put the reaction in chat, so let's give this a reaction. This is by Teddy. Alright, what is this now?
Ever pondered why the
Okay, so this is Forbidden Love, the Keffels and Tipster story. Wonderful. Okay, so this is something that Teddy made, so sorry, Mr. Egg, but this is what you got replaced by. I'm not watching 30 hours of mid. My shitty cartoon got more time than your time. W $30, L Teddy. What is this photo, by the way, dude? Is that Keffels and Tipster? Oh my god, it doesn't even look like Tipster.
Ever pondered why the puppeteers of society play matchmaker, dictating who we can and can't send lovey-dovey emojis to? A head-scratcher, ain't it? This noodle baker of a question rings more true than a boxing bell in the epic saga of Keffels and Tipster. Picture Keffels, a sparkling soda of a soul, fizzing with life and love, and Tipster, the silent, broody detective, always in the know but barely letting out a peep. These are tangled up in a salsa
He's also been drinking a lot of soda himself, too, so.
Of love and societal side-eye like a pair of clumsy ballroom dancers. Their bond, stronger than superglue, speaks volumes of their deep affection, but our society, with its rulebook thicker than a double cheeseburger, keeps playing the villain, nudging them apart. The electricity between Keffels and Tipster was like static on a woolly jumper, threatening to cause a hair-raising scene any second. They ached to dive into each other's arms, to shout out their love from the rooftops, but societal handcuffs kept them in check.
It's like Tipster's like only friend in the commentary community, on the internet, which I think even now Keffels hates Tipster now or doesn't like him anymore. AI voices drive me crazy. Just remember, this is what replaced Mr. Egg's reaction. You guys could have been listening to actual Lost Wave, but I'm sorry, but the $30
their
one.
love into a juicy, forbidden...
Suffer!
After one particularly harsh day, when the world seemed to be against their love more than ever, Keffels reached her breaking point. She could no longer contain her feelings, her passion, her love for Tipster. In a moment of pure bravery, she kissed him, a kiss filled with pent-up emotions, frustration, longing, and most importantly, love. Tipster, caught off guard, was...
If you ever call me 411 Pookie again, you will never... I'll make sure you are blind, so you'll never be visually confused again. You just won't see anything, so there'll be no confusion. You'll just be straight pitch blackness, alright? Don't you ever call me 411 again. Have a good night, and I will see you next stream. Thanks for stopping by. Teddy, this is fucking ass. Teddy, your op's talking Schwick. What do you have to say about that?
Taken aback. He saw Keffels, his Keffels, starting to walk away. The sight of her leaving, the thought of losing her, sparked something within him. He wouldn't let her go. Not now, not ever. Without hesitation, he seized her, drawing her back into his embrace, and in the throes of passion, urged her onto the bed. Their bodies intertwined, their...
Am I really gonna listen to a fan-made sex love story of Tipster and Keffels? How graphic does this get? We're only halfway through. So that egg has... Teddy paid, so that egg has to wait again. Respect. And I have to react to it. He paid. No matter how grotesque this gets, I have to react to it.
Souls finally unshackled to urged her onto the bed. Their bodies intertwined, their souls finally unshackled to reveal their raw desires. They made love. Oh, they loved like never before. A moment of sheer moment where they rejected societal conventions and embraced love instead. This intimate account of Keffels and Tipster is a testament to the potency of love. A love that dared to challenge societal norms.
I just picture like Tipster just taking off his shirt, right? And it's just, you know, it's like a bakery of rolls upon rolls. Never mind, I'll stop. That's mean. But still, like, not what I want to be thinking about on a Tuesday night is Tipster and Keffels, you know, getting it on.
Love potent enough to surmount hurdles. It makes us question the societal norms that seek to control us. Us. After all, isn't love meant to be wild, unrestricted, and limitless? With passion and fervor that knew no bounds, they found solace and fulfillment in each other's arms. And they fucked. Oh, how they fucked.
After Tipster and Keffels were done fucking like rabbits, Tipster told Keffels, I have to celebrate.
Why'd you have to say like rabbits? Why can't you just leave the bunnies alone? What? Basically, Max's attention was bought by $30. That's all the stream was. Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what happened. Oh, we talked about some Lost Wave too, but yeah, then I got sold out. And this is what we're reacting to now.
Tipster and Keffels were done fucking like rabbits. Tipster told Keffels, I have to celebrate. I'm calling Teddy and having that drink with him.
Okay, this is probably going to come off weird, and my apologies if it does. So Keffels usually kind of dresses up like tomboyish, right? Can we just agree that she cleans up real nice? You know what I'm saying? Like when she, you know, maybe puts on a little bit of lipstick and, you know, puts on a nice outfit and stuff like that. She cleans up like a shiny new penny.
It's like the average Tipster stream right here. This guy simps over everyone.
Is that wrong for me to say? I don't think so. She's a good-looking gal.
It's okay to be a cuck.
Wait, what did I say?
Cuck.
Like, it's crazy how like she just calls out Tipster minutes later on her own video. Love you too, friend. I can admit, mistakes were made in my approach in this situation, and I'm genuinely sorry for the way things played out. I think it's definitely been a huge learning experience, and as always, I always have your back. Hope you're taking care of yourself, buddy, heart. Notice how I went from, like, E-whore to E-mommy to goth mommy to just buddy. Right? Tipster's learning, finally.
You serious?
You thinking what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes.
Goes my hero. Oh no, copyright. Ah. Beautiful video. An iconic love story that only the greatest of authors wish they wrote. And on top of that, never sleeping again. That's how good it was. Just never getting that picture out of my head of Tipster and Keffels. You know, Carl 92ing. That's the new term for 69ing and any other sexual terms, by the way. It's just Carl 92. So, of course, I imagine that'll probably get old relatively fast. Anyways, thank you for that video, Teddy. I appreciate you and everything you've sent me. On to the next video that you've sent me, which I gotta pull up my stream again, which I lost. Great. You love to see it? You love to see it? Second video. Yeah, let's get the second video taken care of now. New term for 6. Alright, this is Liquor Store. Once again, Nathan for you. That's the most random stray out of nowhere. He just came out of his life. Man's just trying to be a simple business owner, but okay. Will you do my reaction? Will you save it for next stream? Definitely will have to do it for another stream. Driver! He pulled out the money. He tried to... Yo, bro. Why is she so against this? Like, does no one know how to run a business in this economy anymore, right? This guy's got a genius idea that would obviously make millions, right? And she's just not taking it, right? That's insane to me.
What is this one?
And bro, he tried to bribe her with a 5, by the way. That's crazy. He's got to up his game to get you. Right there. Entrapment. Every smart business knows how to do it. This man's clearly... Oh, yeah. Rock music. Sports. These look AI generated, these photos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, them sports, dude, be so stinking awesome. Just like that rock. That's Nathan for you. This was the wild band picture Mr. Egg was talking about. Yeah, that was some footage from the music video. Everyone knows that starts playing. Yeah, make an edit of that right now. That clip right there of that guy dancing. To everyone knows that. I want to see that in the Discord server by the time I wake up tomorrow morning. The interwebs. They're stinking genius. Smiles in pain. I'm just catching up on chat right now. Well, thank you for that video, Teddy. I'm going to make sure to boast about my local liquor store to people who are not 21. And listen, it's not legal. It's not legal. They're investing in an investment where once they're 21 and they've matured rather than the thing that they bought, they can have the alcohol. So, it's how the economy works, folks. So, I'll leave you all to ponder on that thought. So thank you everyone for watching this stream. Gonna be live probably Friday night around 10:15, 10:30, somewhere around there. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do part 5 of the tier list. Maybe we'll do something else. Maybe it'll be a chill stream. I'm not sure. But like I always say, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay listening to rock music, stay watching sports, stay oh-yang. Stay gooning to Carl92's music videos. Stay watching 80s pornos. And everyone, please, stay saucy.